What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? So I just wanted to make a video about something that's been on my wish list for quite a while, which is I always butcher the name of the Jebao wave makers. And you can see there's one right there, turning on and off. And then I have another one over there, turning on and off. And so I originally only ordered one. However, it was making kind of I thought it was a little bit too loud, so I ordered a replacement because I did read online that sometimes you can receive, faulty ones or whatever. Well, lo and behold, the second one pretty much makes the same amount of noise. So I'm honestly probably going to return both and just save up some money for a better brand. And for what it's worth, these are the PP4s. And to be quite honest, two of them is probably overkill for a 29-gallon tank like this. Even just having one, I pretty much run it at very low power. I mean, not even 20%, probably 20% or less of full power. So I wanted to see if I could potentially get some of the noises from the product on camera, and that way, I'm not trying to dissuade people, but it's just something to consider. If you have a high noise environment in your house, then you probably won't hear it. However, my wife and I could both hear the pump turning on and off from our living room, which is probably 20 feet away. So that's and it's just really irritating just hearing this wah 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 kind of noise. So let's get up close and see if we can actually hear the noise. Alright, so like I said, there's just an example of what it sounds like. It kind of sounds like a cell phone buzzing, just kind of like and I can, depending on what's going on in my house, hear it from my living room while sitting on the couch. And definitely if I'm in my kitchen, just doing anything, even with ambient, level of noise, I can still hear it. And it just kind of drives me nuts. And actually, I was going to just try to ignore it and maybe learn to live with it, but my wife was the one that pointed it out, and she started asking me if there's something wrong with the pump and whatnot. As far as setting the pumps up, I mean, it was super easy. You just hit the master button and the slave button on the other one, and they were automatically synced like that. And changing the modes was also really easy. Comes with a different modes. But like I said, these pumps are so powerful. Pretty much anything other than just this, on-off alternating mode is too powerful. Like there's a sine mode, where pretty much will change the power of the pump from 30% to 100% and just gradually work its way up and down. And at 100%. For one, I think it was a little bit too powerful for my corals, and two, I had this this fine sand, and it pretty much just turned it almost into like a dust storm. So if you have a smaller tank, I would probably get one, and even with one you can get a pretty decent like wave type motion going, and that's probably the best way to run it because constant flow is just too strong. In the wave mode, it just turns on for like 1 to 2 seconds at a time and just gives short pulses of water flow across the tank, and that's what gives you your wave-like motion. So like I said, I guess now that I have two of these pumps, these are the PP4s, I guess it's just standard that you kind of hear like a buzzing sound when the pump is on. So if you're kind of like me and those extra noises kind of drive you nuts, then maybe you should look into something else, because I know that I will be shipping these back to Amazon. So that's all I got for today, guys. If you have any questions, comments, drop them below and I'll respond. And for any of you who have had the Jebao wave makers, I would definitely love to hear about your experiences. If you have any tips or tricks to silence these, or if you have the same thing, So that's all I got for today. Stay tuned for the next video. I always appreciate a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos about my tanks. All right, thanks guys.